What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the K10 build. We're close to driving around the block, and I've actually done a lot of things that are kind of more towards maybe I'm getting better at this. Every time I think that, though, I do something pretty stupid. So next I'm going to show you the wiring that I completed yesterday, as well as the diagram behind how it works. And I think it works kind of pretty simple, and it's good, and it should be safe. So here's our dual fans. We have power and ground coming out of them. Now the ECU, we're choosing an output, and we're going to be grounding. So it's a grounding output. What that means is it'll complete the ground to turn on the fans. So what I did is I used an 80 amp relay, and then I used a little power distribution block that has two 40 amp fuses in it. So each fan is grounded to the frame, and then each fan has its own powered 40 amp fuse. So you have your battery power going to 30, switch 12 volt to 86, 87's feeding the power block for the fans, and then ECU is grounding the relay. So all the wiring comes around to this little bracket that I made with the 80 amp relay, and then here is our fuse block. So if you actually pull this, you can see that you have two 40 amp fuses, which is pretty rad. The 87 power going in, and then the fans picking up the power there. This bracket is just some really thin aluminum, some kind of scrap that I got from James, which is great to have around. It's bolted to the firewall, and then we have the battery power actually goes right back up and into the factory harness again and over to the battery itself. And then last but not least, you have your ground to the frame. So hopefully I made that make sense. Hopefully it works. I haven't even tested it yet. But I just wanted to put that in here because I know sometimes there's people that maybe won't ask a question, but they're curious about things. For the longest time, like when I was first starting out, I had no idea how a relay worked, and like no one sat down and explained it to me, and then I didn't, Google it. I wasn't, you know what I mean? So like hopefully it helps somebody understand a little bit more about wiring, or I don't know, whatever, gives you an idea. Another morning here, and I'm plugging away on this thing, getting close. Now the one thing I'm dealing with right now is the wideband is giving me all kinds of fits. So right now I need to pull out the harness from the wideband to the O2 sensor, and then I'm pretty sure it's within the harness or the O2 sensor is bad itself. Turns out it was a bad sensor, new Bosch from AutoZone, and we are moving. So now I can kind of get in here and mess around. I'm gonna put this harness back in there, clean up my few little things, pull these seat belts out, and then put the bench seat in. I need to get some seat belts. I mean, maybe I'll leave them in. I just don't want them to get the seat dirty. I'll probably pull them out and then clean them up. I'm gonna need seat belts because I have a daughter now, so I can't die. Yeah, so we should be able to drive this thing around the block. That's the goal right now. Maybe even taking on a little trip or something. We definitely need gas. That's what you do when you finish building something. You take it to the gas station, you fill it up, you watch it overheat onto the ground or wires arcing or whatever you missed, and you just stand there and you look at it and you want to feel good about it, and then you're like, but there's still so much more to do. We'll do that. This rat went to town on this harness. So they actually ate both sides of this, missing some stuff, and I need to fix it all. But right now I was trying to get maybe just some tail lights. There's all this junk. And on this side's not as bad-ish. Got the grounds, got the tail lights. The rest of it's down in there. So we're pretty much ready to roll ish, but the main thing is I need taillights. So I'm gonna kind of see if I can get some of this stuff together. We may make a big trip today. If not, sometime this weekend, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully today. Let's get after it. See if we can make at least taillights work. All right, here we go. Got an air fuel gauge working. We got tuner studio rolling. I aired up the tires, made sure there was brake fluid. Got a nice clean seat. Let's see if we can get some gasoline. Full disclosure, I drove it up and down the street to make sure I at least had like brakes and all that stuff. And it looked like I didn't have third gear. I don't have the kickdown hooked up, so we'll see what the deal is. There's second. No third again. I don't know what the deal is there. We can lift it up here and get some gas, and then I'd like to get Chipotle in the truck too, which still isn't too far from where we're at right now. Just as long as I'm not scorching this thing. It's that good cruising weather, man. Somebody else is out cruising. Alright, so these things mainly have vacuum and a governor and a kickdown. So I double checked the vacuum. These have like a steel line from the intake to the trans, and then just rubber on either end. And the rubber on the other end towards the transmission, as you can tell in the picture, is just kind of big. It looked like it maybe was leaking. So I put another piece that I stole off of the vent from the fuel tank. And we'll see right now if it has third gear, and we're still gonna send it and go to Chipotle. So, a little bit of a field fix, hopefully. I'm gonna try to shift it out. I have to put you guys down though. So I'm in first. Second. I'm a dumbass. I don't do four-wheel drive shit. That's probably really bad. I think that's high. Oh my God. I am not smart. I'm sorry, Chuck. Please don't be mad at me. I have not had a lot of four-wheel drives. So feel free to laugh, but well, that'd be a pretty easy fix. I was like, damn. I was like, this thing's got some crazy gears. And then I was like, wait a minute, gears. There's another gear shifter. Because it's a 4x4. And it's a 203, right? MP 203. So it's full-time, but it doesn't have locking hubs. So it's full-time four-wheel drive. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm asking, actually. That's the knowledge that I have so far. Wow. So this will probably, hopefully, be better. Bear with me as I venture into 4x4 land. Oh, wow. Well, that's a little better. Look at us now. You put your head on straight and look what happens. God, this thing's all over the road. It's awesome. Everything smells terrible. The first drive, just, I'm getting better where I don't care as much. That smells bad, whatever that is. Not, but you just smell things and you're like, that's probably okay, not good. Good, not good. Don't know what's going on. The anxiety's worn off. I used to just get super anxious. Now I'm just extremely anxious, which is like my normal amount of anxious. Oh yeah, we're rolling now. Look at us. Look at us, guys. Oh, yep. Oh God, yeah, that's great. This thing's gonna be super fun. Chipotle. I'm just fucking giving her the beans. Sorry for the F-bomb. Do you guys care if I cuss? I do. I just cuss. That's what I do. Chipotle. We're backing her in. Because if you got a truck like this, you back the old girl in. There it is. Woo! I like it. I like it. Need me mask? Need me mask? Oh, and then I need Chipotle. So I get 0 sugar Coke. I don't know. It's like, diet better for you? Is it worse for you? Do you just drink the sugar? I don't know. My body reacts like crap to sugar. Just throwing it out there. Look at this thing. Oh, look at that bent ass hood. I think we need 33s, everyone. 31s are cool, but we need 33s. 33s. Hell yeah. Let's just, I don't know. There's something about a single cab truck, man. There's just something about a single cab truck. I gotta love it. Hopefully you guys love it too. The temp's pretty good. It's obviously not the hottest time of the year, so I'm curious to see how it continues cooling, but these fans are pretty beefy. I think we should be all right. Got pretty lean there, so I might want to throw some fuel to it, but I will not do that right this second because Katie's hungry and I have her food. I mean, you just don't want to be stupid and not hurry a little bit with the food, considering I left at 3:30 to get food and it is like almost 5, so I have probably the most patient wife in the world. Just going super, it's running out of fuel. I can't even hop on it right now. At this light, I might be able to throw some fuel to it. Hold on. You guys wait. I'm way better, but I've developed a squeaky. Probably hear it. All right, here's our stop. Made it home. I'm gonna go deliver the food because that's very important. If you guys were laughing or you knew already that I had it in 4-low because you're a 4-wheel drive guy or you've had a 2 or 3 vehicle before, comment below because that's pretty funny. I'm leaving that in. I was laughing my ass off and I'm happy now because it seems to drive really good. I can tune on it, play with it a little bit more this weekend, but the first drive is always just the most fun, kind of terrible, best thing there is. They keep getting better as I maybe progress at what I'm doing. That's it for me, guys. If you're digging it, go ahead and click subscribe, like the video. If not, that's all right too, but we'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.